Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today I want to give you guys another fantastic cookbook game. Now, cookbook is the quest where each minion that you buy once it's active is buffed by +1/+1, and it adds on an extra one for each minion you buy after that, and it continues the cycle. It is obviously a very powerful quest. Blizzard knows it's a very powerful quest, so it's actually one that's kind of difficult to complete most of the time. That's the main thing you have to watch out for. That's often the difference between going for a cooked book and not going for the cookbook. Sometimes it's like buy 9 minions, which is still a lot, but sometimes it's like play 9 battlecry minions, which is usually a little bit more difficult, or a lot more difficult given the minion types. But the other side of it is that not only is the requirement going to fluctuate quite a bit, but the scaling of the reward is also going to fluctuate, and that's going to be fluctuating based on the minion typing in your game. Typically, and known to most players, the most effective way to scale cookbook happens to be through pirates. If you get a hogger, you can just buy every pirate you see, scaling it up, and it's basically an APM build at that point. It also does pretty well with elementals, because if you have the elemental kind of churning economic engine, you can just play a lot of them, and it basically works out as having kind of an extra Nomi, though better than that if you're getting triple Nomis, because then they become permanent minions on your board. Now, the third option is not one that I see people lean into, but I actually think it is worth leaning into. It's not quite as good as the first two, but it's still really good. It is MECH. I think MECH is worth pursuing cooked book for just because of the magnetic effects. It's always been pretty worthwhile, and I mean always. Like, Jesus, when has MECH not been good, right? It's always been worthwhile to scale minions with Divine Shield, or ones that can later get Divine Shield through magnetic effect. Now, with the magnetic effects with cooked book, you're getting that repetition buff from cooked book, and that just makes it worth it to play one of the classic builds out there. So give it a try and enjoy. There's a bro, this sounds like money laundering. I'm sorry, but what the hell is this? Small studies suggest money can buy happiness. For households earning up to 123 in a 6-month experiment, people who received cash transfers of $10,000 generally reported feeling happier than people who did not receive the payment. Bro, this needs to be looked into. This is some money laundering. Okay, that's not how you do that study, alright? we need those bank account numbers. Yeah, that's not how it's done, okay? That's some science right there. That's like top of Reddit.
My work here is done. Good luck.
Kripp is anti-science.
I found the best minions to
Oh, the
fight
title
by
is
your
bad.
side.
And they gave 10k to people with more than 130k and did not make them happier. Oh, damn. Only 50,000 more for orange lights? What? Orange lights is only 100. What are you talking about?
It's a beautiful night. Time for a serenade.
Damn.
It's dangerous out there, but I know
I'm gonna
you
level.
can handle it. Thanks. This place needed a
They have mech and dragon. Yeah. Ugh. Fine. When does the Battlegrounds pass reset? I don't know, actually. Same, send me a $30 Domino's gift card for science. Alright, shots, I'll buy you pizza.
My work here is done.
Works.
Good luck. dangerous out there, but I know you can handle it.
Dragons or mechs? Mechs and murlocs. I don't want to do that because dragons and mechs are just like pretty good.
It may not be the most powerful minion on the field, but it's brave.
The odds are in my favor.
For you, anything.
Bro, these dominoes things suck.
I still believe in you. You just have to believe in yourself. Here's some new recruits. They'll give your team that extra bit of magic. Is there anything more beautiful than this minion's loyalty?
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Oh, but I have to hit it. Every single other card's neutral. Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Good luck out there. I believe in you. I knew you could do it.
Actually, really good.
My work here is done. Good luck. You look, I mean, you did amazing out there.
Alright, what do we got? 3 dragons or mechs. I believe the play works for the mech.
Protocol 7 engaged.
Yeah. Get this going.
Are you on the guest list?
Alright. Cremation sounds fine. Don't really have much thoughts.
Good luck out there. I believe in you. I knew you could do it.
2 left on that.
You
That's just all the
deserve
dragon.
better. Here, have a gold.
2 dragons. I like the murloc there. Let's
Are you on the
freeze and
guest
see
list?
if maybe we push for a level up here in free hydras. The main buy-sell mechanic here is Murlocs, but I don't know if Murlocs are gonna win. I think Giga stats and getting like shields and stuff later is actually better.
See what happens when you dress for success?
Göbekli Tepe in Turkey. I looked into it a little bit. It's very interesting. Predating the last ice age. We're in an ice age technically. I'm not sure how that works. But yeah, it's older than we thought. A lot of the I'm actually pretty into, like, you know, ancient civilization
It's dangerous
society
out there,
stuff.
but I know you can handle it. Is there anything more beautiful than this minion's loyalty? You're my angel investor.
Not nice. Okay, we might lose now. Yeah, one of the really interesting things is that during ice ages, the water is mostly an ice form at the poles. So, like, the oceans and stuff still exist, but there's a lot more, like, random islands and stuff everywhere. So it makes long-distance sea travel a lot more viable, which is thought to be how we ended up basically everywhere. Actually, it was aliens, Kripp. I saw Joe Rogan talk about it. He's never been wrong about anything. False. People just followed coastlines, you think? I mean, it depends on the time, depends on the area. Do you, like, so
See what happens when you dress
physiologically,
for success?
like, humans haven't evolved that much in, like, tens of thousands of years. So, yeah, if you go back in time, like, how should I say this? Think of how bored you are sometimes, right? Okay. Now, take away, like, phone, computer, cheeseburgers, cars, you name it. Just take all that away.
New recruits, they'll give your team that
Yeah, going on a
extra bit of
floating
magic.
thing into, like, the ocean sounds alright. Okay, whatever. I'm sorry, but I mean, that's kind of how I see it.
The odds are in my favor.
Not the ocean, yeah.
For justice.
That is a noble minion on your side.
For justice.
Protocol 7 engaged.
Leroy Jenkins!
Try to keep that triple open, but this is pretty sketchy, so I don't have particularly high
Good
hopes.
luck out there. I believe in you.
Okay, yeah, I think we can win with that. Stack book more. Yeah, I just kind of maybe over leveled. Three dead, wow.
You were great in that battle. There is so much power in this one. Now tame it.
It's only plus 11. The deflecto is not really worth it. Yeah, the main thing that yeah, Twitch has well millions. The main thing that humans are really good at is passing on knowledge. We're very good at that. And like teaching the next generation. Not really. Yeah. Really. Like really, really.
There's a bit of magic in you. I can tell.
You're better at destroying their surroundings. I mean, yeah, okay. Oh, I'm 6 though, so won't die.
Here's some new recruits. They'll give your team that extra bit of magic. Go hire one of those minions to join our team.
I mean, he died a fair bit earlier, so. Oh, we got that ready, huh? Don't think so. I think the double and throwing poisons is how we actually don't die.
That one has a pure heart. I can tell.
Quite like the Tea-Master also. And if we're keeping the Tea-Master and the Leroy, this is gonna be the way to do it. Okay. I have not played God of War. I was gonna do a little variety today, but not the God of War version.
My work here is done. Good luck. You did amazing out there.
Would you care for a spot of tea?
I'll do what I can. Fuse me with your anger. I'll do what I can.
Ha ha! I love catching some waves.
That one has a pure heart. I can tell.
Okay. Seven pirates. This isn't bad for turn 13. It's not amazing though. We might need amazing.
You're unstoppable.
Oh, Vanessa Van Cleef's build. That's cool. I've only seen that before. It's not gonna beat me though. It is cool. I haven't seen one to that degree before. The other guy died at the ghost. What?